Have you ever felt an unshakable sense of discomfort around someone, but couldn't quite put your finger on why? The truth is, evil doesn't always come with a warning label. It can be lurking in the people closest to you. In this video, we're uncovering and how you can protect yourself from their influence. Stay tuned, because recognizing these signs could be crucial for your well-being. 9 evident signs that there's a demonic person next to you. Being unaware of the evil around you can have devastating consequences, from emotional manipulation to outright harm. If you don't spot these signs early, you could find yourself entangled in a web of deceit and negativity that's hard to escape. Your relationships and even your peace of mind are on the line. It's time to learn how to identify and distance yourself from those who mean you harm. Now, do you ever wonder if someone close to you might not have your best interests at heart? How can you tell if the negativity you feel is more than just a bad vibe, but a sign of something far more sinister? Let's dive into these 9 clear indicators and arm you with the wisdom to protect yourself from the influence of a demonic person. So let's dive in. Sign number 1, enjoying other people. Bad people like seeing other people hurt. It's clear when you see other people hurt that the person you're dealing with it's bad if they look like they enjoy other people's. When they laugh or smile, for example, they really see someone. This behavior shows that you are having a hard time, that they don't care about other people at all, and it can cause bad things to happen that they make up for what they did. Pleasure. Think about having a friend or friend who, when they hear about your personal trouble, makes fun of you instead of being there for you when you're feeling overwhelmed. Not only are these acts bad, but they also have a mean attitude. This way could even put other people in bad situations on purpose just to have fun with. When people see someone hurt, they can also just to spread lies and start fights. Watch what people do and enjoy they went out of their way to protect yours. For your mental health and well-being, you should see these signs right away. And stay away from people who do. In this way, you need to be in charge of bad people. Your life has a lot of other people power if they don't already have it full charge of their lives, and that they feel bad about the lives of the people around them, and can't do anything if they don't face protests. They'll abuse their power and they do everything else they can to. Things go the way they think about a boss who wants to see every single part of your work is not because they want to help, but they should be in charge, or that friend should. Who tells you what to do and where to go all the time? What to do and who to hang out with, not telling anyone else what they. The way they act makes me think they need that kind of power can be too much to handle. In charge, these people can also putting in place strict rules or using feelings too. Blackmail. A partner is a well-known example who looks after you and checks on you all the time, who you're talking to and where you're not because they care, but because they want to. You need to be in charge of your life in order to. The charge is not only a pain, but it can also be. People like this often do dangerous things, make fun of and hurt other people with. They have to protect your freedom and your mental health. You should know to stop these behaviors and make it clear when someone tries to take over. Set limits. You should take care of every part of your life. Ways to leave them and come back to being. Separate. The third thing is that it's weird to be around them. When you feel weird around someone, how to tell if someone isn't a good person. You might be tired, antsy, or felt really bad being around them. It's possible that this is your gut letting you know that something is wrong. Picture yourself at a family get-together where everyone is having a good time except for one person who makes you worry and tense every time there. Simply being around that person is not enough to make you feel good, even though they don't do anything to. This could mean that the person has bad vibes or plans to hurt you even more. Say you have a friend who always when they make you feel stressed or tired, do not be afraid to approach you. Find the exact issue. It looks like your mind and body know that there's a problem. It's important don't do these. Our senses often pick up on how we feel. Signs that our minds may not understand. Check to see if being with someone makes you, I'm always nervous. It's a sign that they might not be telling the truth. Paying attention to these thoughts and having weight can help you stay away from bad things, situations, and keep your peace of mind. Music. 4. Not taking. Bad people never take blame. They like to take responsibility for what they do. People who are hurt and always blame when something goes wrong. They aren't sorry for what they did or ask you to feel sorry for them. It's possible that a friend will make a big project, but if they're wrong, quickly point the finger at you or tell someone else on the team that. They are not to blame, everyone else is. Makes the job bad for health, and when you feel like someone is blaming you, it's not like having another friend in you who gets into trouble all the time and never lets them know that what they did caused. Instead, they always put the blame on other people. It's traffic or someone if they're late for a meeting when things go wrong, and they never take their lives in charge of what they did instead. They always blame someone else. Also act like the victim. Some people are good at making you feel bad. Because of what they did, you say, I'm sorry about something that wasn't even their fault because they run the... What this does to you makes you feel bad yourself and makes you feel tired. It's good for your mind and feelings, mind and body to pay attention to. You can get stuck in a loop of bad habits, of guilt and use of power over other people, people who never own up to what. They do it to keep your health safe, which is good for you. To find out how to spot these people, and 5, stay away from them. It's easy for me to lie. Bad people. Always lying is a bad habit. They lie to get what they need, and they lie sometimes just for fun or to trick the people they care about. These people don't value you. Think about a coworker you know and trust. What person always makes up stories about they've done it at work by lying sometimes, or making things up to get attention, or that friend who says they were sick and I was going to your event but couldn't make it, in another place having fun. These lies are not only not true, they also show that they don't care about you or someone else who lies a lot. Attempt to keep people in queue by, like lying to a partner about something that they tell lies about what they think or how they feel. Plan to get an edge or control you. During a fight, they may also spread lies, or spread lies to make. 2 or more friends or coworkers fight either to have fun or learn something at. To begin, these lies may seem small and they are dangerous, but they hurt over time. That's clear. Hurt people and break trust. That person doesn't admire you and is ready to break your trust to get. If they lied to you a lot, even. Talk about little things to keep ties going. To stay healthy, you need to be able to tell them these lies and talk to them. Telling them as soon as you understand someone always lies, and you should think about how they make your life different. And if it's possible to keep having a trustworthy relationship with them. Being honest is what makes a strong people who lie all the time in relationships time doesn't give. 6, don't feel bad about what you did. What do bad people not feel bad about? They don't feel bad about they hurt other people when. They use the situation when you talk to them to make you think about what you believe. Let's say that someone at work stole credit for your work and didn't feel bad about it when you told them about it instead. They try to hide what they did. You wouldn't have done it, say you, without them, or that they were just making you. When someone acts like this, they shine. Do not feel sorry for or pity for others, which that they only care about themselves and manipulative. Here's another one. A friend who always says something mean or nasty, things that make people laugh and call you being too sensitive, or even that you're too. Be careful when you try to talk about how the things they said make you feel this. The way you act not only shows that you don't. It makes you feel bad about what you did, but it also tries to make you see things differently, which makes you think about how you feel. These people are very good at making things better when you point out if they make a mistake or act badly, they quickly cause harm, which makes you feel. You're wrong to bring it up in this way. It's clear when emotions are manipulated. That person doesn't really feel bad about what they do and only care about not giving up. Looks to keep your mental safety. For your health, you need to be able to. People who don't feel bad do not feel bad about hurting other people. They know they should not do bad things. It won't really matter what you do to keep you safe, and for relationships to be good, you need to take note of this trait and be clear about it. Hold yourself back for your own health's sake. You might want to stay away from them. Who acts like they don't care about what they did. The 7th thing they did was evil. Some bad people like to hurt others, and they might be mean if you tell them about it. They say things that hurt other people or things, and they like seeing A lack of understanding hurts people, and the will to hurt other people on purpose. Things that make this kind of person stand out. Someone at work who isn't afraid to say mean or embarrassing things in front of other people, while groups, they may point out your flaws or make fun of your reasons not to give you good comments, but to spur you on. You should feel bad about how you're acting. Not only brings down the group's mood, but also makes the place of work dangerous. And having a friend who makes jokes about your worries or personal issues. They know it hurts you. One more thing they might make fun of because of something you said in. Trust yourself and then see how you react. Seem to enjoy seeing you go through someone who is mean, doesn't care about other people. Enjoys other people's pain. Most of the time, these people are also aggressive, both with words and actions. It's clear that your partner is mean if they regularly hurt or insult you. In the end, these acts are meant to hurt and keep others in line, and they show a not at all respectful of their, with honor and a well-being to keep your mental and for your own health. You should be able to find someone who is. It doesn't matter that people are publicly cruel. Know how other people feel and can do a lot of damage that lasts a long time to keep yourself safe and calm. You need to stay away and set limits from these people if someone is. Do not be scared to ask for help and keep safe. 8th, your family and friends warn you about how bad the person is. Pay attention to what a person's friends and family say about them type. They may have seen people act in bad and toxic ways in the past. If these signs don't bother you, your life could end like theirs did. So let's say you start going out with someone new, and then soon after, your best friends and family start to worry. Say that this person has a history in the past for being rude and sneaky. When it comes to partnerships, it can be hard to accept any of these complaints, especially if they are private, but it's important to pay attention to them. Like when you start your new job right away with your coworkers. Tell you about a certain boss. Say that this boss takes out his or her rage at workers who made the tense and demotivating at work and does not take responsibility for. Sorry about that, but these stories aren't just fake news. They're warnings based on real events. Things that might make you not want to go through things that hurt. Get these warnings. The people you know are helpful, since they come from a third party. The only party your family and friends want what's best for you and don't need anything. A lot of people are telling you that they have something to gain by lying to you. You should be careful with that person. Is a very strong sign that you should be. It's easy to ignore or play down these signs. Even more so if the person is nice, you can stay away from a lot of. But you will have trouble in the future if you know what these fears are and give them some thought. If someone does things that are bad for you, over and over again, most likely you will do the same things. Pay close attention. Pay attention to what they do. And if you see these signs, pay attention to them. Telltale signs of being influenced, whether they are mean or not. Taking care of things you might want to do. Get away from them quickly before it gets too tough. In the middle of something that could be a red flag that you might not see that the people you care about do believe. Stay away from them and keep yourself safe. This is what 9 contempt looks like when the mean hatred of someone is one of the worst things you can do to be mean to yourself. These people put you down by saying bad things about you. Things you like to do, your dreams, and how you look, anything else they can think of. Don't let these people change the way you see. Think about having a partner who always makes fun of how bad you look and makes fun of your flaws as if they were. Not excusable. You could be more powerful, pretty, if or why you don't dress. Some better examples of mean remarks. Those things are meant to make you feel bad about your own self-worth. A friend is another example, who laughs at your interests and wants to talk down to your goals and needs and successes as if they weren't there important. They could make ridicule of your things that interest you or your goals that could make you, I feel stupid for going after them. It hurts and makes you doubt yourself. Skills to use when someone is mean to you. In this way, these people show disrespect to keep your feelings in check, making you feel bad about your own worth, so that you need them to agree with and accept you, without taking into account who you really are. They want you to see yourself differently, To get what they want and need, don't allow these people to make you feel different. About yourself. You're valuable and you should be kind and respectful to them. Someone doesn't seem to care. If they are worried about your mental health always putting you down, stay away from people who are always to bring you down and look for. Get to know people who can help you grow. And B, happy 10 ways to abuse. Animal abuse is a clear sign. Animal abuse can be a sign of a bad person, a sign that someone has deeper problems. Types of people, animal killers, or those who don't care about animals should be. If you know someone like that, stay away from them. Think about having a neighbor who hits and always yells at their dog for no. This is why these acts not only show that the abuser doesn't care about or manage with this kind of abuse, they can have an effect on other parts of their life. Also, a person who keeps putting their animals in terrible places without taking care to keep their food clean or health is one more. As an example of animals that are being taken care of by someone who doesn't care about them, being alive or being healthy are always ignored. It's important not to forget about it or play down these acts, research shows. That being mean to animals is also a sign of being mean to people. You should be aware of these signs and about what it means to be with someone. Who has them? It's not always easy to tell when love and friendship are making us stupid or care about someone, but it's important to put safety first and health and happiness of ourselves and if you think someone is. If you're being mean to animals, you might want to stay away from them. And if you can, tell the right people about the behavior. To keep the animals safe and stop them from going to happen again, don't forget to add any other things that show you that someone is bad that I believe we missed it in the comments. I'd love to read your mind. Good always wins over evil in the comments if you made it this far if you like these ideas. Kindly click the like button so we know we should make more of these videos. If you want to learn how to protect yourself against these evil people, click the video and screen now to watch a full guide on how to protect yourself from demonic forces. Amen.